What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to teach you my tips and tricks on how you can grow your following to over 10,000 followers plus organically on Instagram. Now, before I dive right into the video, for those of you who watched my videos before, aren't you glad that your girl finally got her mic hooked up? I really hope that this will improve the quality of my videos, and I hope you appreciate the effort of trying to make your experience of watching my videos a lot better. But anyways, for those of you who don't know, I already have a video here that talks all about my top 5 tips and tricks on how you can get from 0 to 5,000 followers fast. That's why if you haven't already watched this video here, or if you have not downloaded my free Instagram guide here, then I definitely advise you to do so after you watch this video so you have all of my tips on how you can maximize your Instagram growth. But anyways, to add to the list of tips that I've already given you on this channel, in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 unconventional growth hacking tips in order to give you that extra boost so that you can hit that 10K mark on Instagram. So if that's something that you're interested in learning, then keep on watching. Alright, so the first tip that I have for you is something that I used in order to fast track my Instagram growth and allowed me to surpass the 10K mark. And that tip is that it takes a platform to grow another platform. Now, this tip obviously might not be for everyone because not everyone wants to be on another platform, and I promise you that the next 2 tips are going to be a lot more relevant for you. However, I am just sharing what's really helped me in terms of accelerating my Instagram growth. Meaning, how I was able to surpass the 10K mark on Instagram was really thanks to being on YouTube. Now, out of all of the social media platforms, I really advocate for YouTube because it is basically like a search engine, very much so like Google. If you really think about it, on YouTube, tons and tons of people are constantly searching for educational content or entertaining content. It doesn't matter if they're already subscribed to you or not, they just want to have videos that solve their problem. Whereas if you think about a platform like Instagram, people aren't really going out there to find new people to follow. They're probably already scrolling through the feed, following the people that are already existing in their network. Therefore, your reach on Instagram is much smaller than it is on a platform like YouTube or even podcasting. That's why if you really want to take your Instagram game seriously, or if you really want to know how I did it, I highly encourage you to either be on a video or audio platform outside of Instagram in order to drive traffic to your Instagram page so that you can increase your following a lot faster. If you even look at my own performance, my Instagram following has doubled ever since I've increased my presence on YouTube. And it's safe to say that about 80% of my Instagram following literally comes from my YouTube channel. And the best part about being on YouTube is that my videos have a very long shelf life, meaning that the videos I posted months back are still generating traffic to go towards my Instagram platform. Now, of course, I'm trying to be a mind reader here, and I know that many of you guys probably don't want to spend that extra time being on YouTube or podcast just to grow your Instagram account. That's why I'm going to give you my second tip. Now, my second tip isn't super conventional, and I actually don't see a lot of content creators talk about this. And what it is that instead of commenting on your competitors' photos, I want you to take it a step further and actually respond to your competitors' audience's comments on their photo. Now, this is a mouthful, but I'll give you an example. Okay, so right now I have my phone. I'm going to share my screen here so you can follow along. So right now I am on my Explore page, and I'm gonna look at my competitors' posts. So let's say I am within the beauty niche, and up here you'll notice that there's a bunch of different subcategories, so I'm in the beauty niche. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find my competitor's post. So let's say, I don't know, this girl is my competitor. She's posted a video, looks really nice. She's not my competitor. I'm just using this as an example. I'm gonna go into her comment section, and I'm going to see what other people are commenting, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to respond to her audience instead of actually commenting on her photo. The reason for this is because if I actually outright comment on her photo, my comment's probably gonna get lost, and also her followers probably will not see my comment because it's so big. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to like her followers' comments, I'm going to respond to her followers specifically, and let's say I say totally agree, with a heart, let's say, then the beauty of this and what happens is that her followers is actually going to get a notification that says that Vanessa Lau has liked your comment and has responded to your comment, and most likely in human nature, they're probably gonna check out my account and be like, who's this girl, and potentially follow me back. So I definitely want to share that tip with you because I find that it's a very different approach to your typical community engagement, and it works really well because not only does that person get notified, but you also kind of get the reassurance that the person that you're targeting is already within your niche because you're already commenting on a very similar profile to yours. Now, of course, I don't want anyone to abuse this tip. I personally would hate it if my competitors constantly kept poaching followers from my page. So I definitely want you to be respectful of your competitors and share some love to your competitors and just be as genuine as possible with this approach. Last but not least, here is my third tip, and it also has something to do with commenting. And what my third tip is to be sure to turn on your post notifications to larger accounts that are within your niche. The reason why you want to do this is because larger accounts within your niche obviously have a way bigger reach than you. But the issue is that if you are too late to comment on their posts, your comment is literally going to be drowned by a sea of other comments from other people. That's why if you want the best bang for your buck, you need to turn on your post notifications so that you can be at least the first 5 commenters on that photo. What I've noticed in big accounts is the people who act first in commenting always get the most likes, the most engagement from people who are also commenting and liking that photo. So if you can actually post a very witty comment or something that's funny or something that's very deep or resonating to that person's post, I guarantee that you're going to get way more engagement, especially if you are the first to comment. Now I'm going to show you a live example so that you can really see what I'm talking about. So right now I'm going on Instagram and I am on Gary V's profile, and he recently posted a post, I think it was about 6 hours ago. So if I go on view all comments, yeah, he posted this about 6 hours ago. And this person, Drew Roth, also commented 6 hours ago, so I'm going to assume that Drew was probably one of the first few people to comment on this photo. Drew received 40 likes and also a response from Gary V, which is huge. And if you actually look at Drew's profile, he's not a celebrity, he's not someone who's huge, he only has 594 followers, which goes to show that when you actually are the first mover on a bigger account's comment section, it can really do a lot for your reach and also for your capacity to drive traffic to your page and increase the chances of people following you if your content is good and if it's meant for them. That's why you want to make sure that if you are turning on your post notifications, that you are focusing on competitors or people who are in a similar niche to you so that you are attracting the right audience. Now, the 3 tips that I gave you were definitely unconventional, super different, and they're meant to be little boost providers in order to get you to that 10K mark. So if you have not already, definitely watch this video to get all of my tips on how you can optimize your Instagram account so that you can grow a lot faster organically. And once you're done watching this video, make sure you check out this one so that you can continue watching my content and learn how you can improve on social media, life, and business. That being said, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and a great life, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.